Hi guys, so I'm going to do a quick everyday makeup tutorial just because I'm going out, so I thought I might as well record it. So I've not been here for a while, and I'm sorry about the state of my skin. My exam's due to. So I've already put all my moisturiser on, which is, hold on, I get really badly dry skin, so I've got the Nivea cream. I don't know if it has a name, it's just Nivea cream, you know, like the really thick one. It's very thick. And I'm almost out of that actually. So yeah, I put that on. And then, depending on how my skin is that day, because I seem to have like bad days, I've got Clarins Everlasting Foundation, and it's in colour Nude 105. It's really good, but sometimes it can make my skin really like flaky, which is never good. And it's a little bit darker, so if I've kind of put on some fake tan or something, maybe I'll use that. It's alright if not, but and then the other one I've got is, gosh, it's so rubbed off. I think it's a Maybelline one, Maybelline 24-hour non-transfer 24-hour makeup. I think it's just called, I don't know what it's called. And it's in number 5 light beige. Can you see that? No, because it's rubbish. Right, and today I'm going to use my Clarins one. So I just use my foundation brush, which is an Eco Tools one, which I just picked up from Boots, I think. Nothing special. Feels quite nice, but yeah. And then I just put a bit on here, and then I'm going to have to use my mirror that's down here. Actually, I might move my mirror up there, it's easier. And then like I start with my nose, and then it's not going on very well at all today. It's brilliant, isn't it? I might have to start again. No, I'm not this time. My skin is awful. Some days it really wants to like, it's just not rubbing in. Some days it wants to help me, other days it hates me. Not going to lie. So yeah, I might have to use my fingers at the end of it, and I'll just put it on. My eyebrows really need doing, but this morning I went to go and do them, and I picked up my tweezers, ready to do them, and then I put them down somewhere, no idea where they've gone, so that's really annoying. I just use my fingers because it's not blending in all too well. I've had a really bad cold recently as well, and because I was blowing my nose quite a lot, I've got a really dry nose now as well. So I normally use about 3 pumps on my, I didn't realise the mirror was on, sorry. I normally use about 3 pumps on my face. I put like one for this bit, one for my forehead and one for the bottom. I'll just, sometimes like this, I might need an extra little, I use like a tiny bit, like that much. And then I just pop it on. That's it. Okay. I then, once that's all on, I then use my concealer. Which is Lasting Perfection Collection 2001, and it's in number 2 light. These spots probably won't disappear, but I try and get as much as I can off them. They're pretty big. And dare I say I've gone and picked it up. I'm just going to rub in a few little bits because there's some bits that aren't properly smudged in. Oh, my nose is so dry. So glad you can't see it. And then I'll just pop a little bit on, dab it on, like that, and then under my eyes, because I've got quite bad bags, and then just tap it on with my finger, don't rub it. Good thing about this is it doesn't dry too quickly, so like I've just done, I can put it on and I don't have to worry about doing it quickly, because you know some foundation kind of or concealer or whatever dries really quickly, so you don't actually have time to finish doing it. and it ends up drying patchy. So just tap that, and oh look, they've almost disappeared. You can still kind of see them, but that's alright. And I have a massive thing about the corners of my eyes. I hate them without like something on, so I always make sure that I kind of tap them in there. So yes, when you're looking at your bags under your eyes, the best thing to do is to look down into a mirror and then look, because if you look straight forward you can't always tell that you've got bags, but if you look down and then look back into it you can normally tell. And then use a powder, and at the moment I'm using an e.l.f. pressed powder in sand. I've then also got an e.l.f. powder brush, which is like a flat topped one. Yeah, and then I just pop that all over. I don't always put powder on, but I find that if I'm using concealer, I put the powder on because it kind of helps set it so that it doesn't run as much or transfer at all. So yeah, I use that and I just dust that all over. Oh, I've moved the mirror back down again. Making a funny noise now. Right, I'll do it this side. God, I keep hitting the mirror with. Sure, I do that almost every day. Yep, and then I use bronzer. I've got Avon Arabian Glow bronzing pearls. I don't know if Arabian Glow is the colour. I presume so. And then I use an Avon. Gosh, I seem to be using the same products and the same brushes. And I use like an Avon brush, which is kind of like an angle brush like that. And then I just, these aren't very strong, so you don't. It doesn't like create like an orangey line. So I'm going to bring that down to my neck a bit. I forgot to do that, just so that you can't doesn't leave any kind of line or anything. And then like going into the hairline a bit like that. Yeah, so I just put a bit on, just kind of rub it round inside the little balls like that, and then give it a quick blow, and then I'll just kind of go down like this and round a bit. And because it's not very strong, it just leaves like quite a glow. It doesn't leave like an orange line on your face. So I just kind of bring that round, just give it everywhere. Yeah, just give it a bit more here than anywhere else. I mean, I'm by no means saying this is the right way to do it, but this is the way that I do it every day. So yeah, and then, gosh, you know what, it's almost 7 minutes. I didn't think I took that long to do my makeup. But yeah, so I'll just do that. You probably can't tell. And then I just use blusher, and it's number 7's Natural Blush in Soft Damson. I think it's number 10, but it's rubbed off a bit, as you can see. That's what it gets for being on makeup, right? And I'm using this e.l.f. bronzing brush. It's crap, but I've lost all my other brushes, so I need to go out and buy one. But yeah, so I just put a bit in there, blow it off, and put it on the apples of my cheeks. If you like kind of smile when you do it, it helps you to see where to put it. And then I just kind of use my fingers to blend it in a bit better. Yep. And then for my eyes, on an everyday, I probably would just wear mascara. And the mascara that I probably use most is this Rimmel London Max Volume Flash Mascara. Anyway, and I probably just use that. I don't really put eyeliner on. If it was just kind of college or something like that, I wouldn't put eyeliner on or anything. But today, and I wouldn't put eyeshadow either because I just don't think it stays on very well. But today, if I can find it, oh yeah, here we go. Oh God, tossing things everywhere. I'm just going to do a quick coat of this number 7 in khaki, which is this kind of like forest greeny kind of colour, and I'm just going to put a quick layer of that on my eyes, just to make it a bit more interesting. And I'm using e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush, which is £1.50 I think, and I'm just going to put that on there, just to give it something a bit more interesting than like a normal kind of look. And then I'm going to pop it over that one. Whoa, it looks darker on there than it does in real life. I'm just going to kind of blend that in a bit. Oh, I look like I'm a woman in drag on there. Okay, it doesn't look... looks very strange. But it's only just like a really thin layer. I don't know if you can see on my eyes. It's not as dark as it's coming out, so I'm not sure what to do. And today I'm just going to be using, I've got this little, like really little, Lancome mascara. It's very small, and my mum got it free or something like that in a kind of gift set kind of thing when she bought something. So I'm going to use this. It's absolutely gorgeous, but if she knew I was using hers, she'd kill me. So I'm just going to pop that on. One thing that really annoys me about mascara is that I can never put it on without getting it like all over my eyelids. I don't know why, like however I try and put it on, it manages to get everywhere. So if anyone's got like a tip on how to not get it all over your eyes, or like if there's a technique or if there's something I could use, like because I've tried putting like a cotton pad there, but I just end up getting that, like no mascara ends up going on my eyes, it just ends up going on the cotton pad. Voice is just gone. And so yeah, if anyone knows maybe a good way to do it, that would be fabulous. And then I'm going to do a bit on my bottom. I don't do a lot on my bottom because I've actually got quite long bottom lashes and I don't like them to look really spidery. So, see, look all over there. I think it's because my eyelashes curve up quite a lot and they are quite long. And then I'll just go back and do the other one. I wish I could edit and stuff. Love this mascara. I would pay full price for it probably, but well, no, I wouldn't because I don't have that much money. But I'm not sure how much it is. I presume probably somewhere like around the 15 mark. But to say this is just like a tester, it's fairly generous. I mean, because it lasts you a fair while, and it's quite lightweight anyway. So like you don't need to kind of put it back in the middle of doing the mascara. God, look at that! I've got. See, I get it all over my eyes. Someone stop that, please. I don't know how to do it, and it's really annoying. Normally to get it off, I just use a cotton bud, which I don't actually have, so I'm just going to run that on. Okay, I can't find a cotton bud anywhere, so I'm just going to use a baby wipe. I normally have them in my makeup bag, but I've not actually got my makeup bag in front of me because I emptied my car out the other day. There's loads of rubbish in there, so yeah. Oh, bit pointless putting some eyeshadow on actually. I might just leave it off. It's really annoying because the thing is I can't. If I ever put eyeshadow on first, it always either ends up coming off, or like you can't really do your mascara and then your eyeshadow because a lot of it falls down, and then you end up with like a coat of glitter on the top of your eyelashes. Which isn't good. I do like glitter, but not on the top of my eyelashes. Oops, I think that was a bit wet. But yeah, so that's all that done.